Hi! How you doing, Floss Tube? It's Julie with Reflections Framing and Stitching. I am back for Chart of the Day video number 95. It's probably been a week or so since I did a video. I want to welcome you all back. Welcome if you're new. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. You're probably not going to see this until tomorrow. It is currently after 5 o'clock on Tuesday, the 1st of December. And I probably won't stick around to get this uploaded tonight, so I'm just going to record it and upload it in the morning, so you'll be seeing this on Wednesday. How are you? I'm good. Had a good Thanksgiving. It was just Dan and I, and we had a whole meal. He wanted ham, so I made ham. I gave him the option of cheesy hash brown potatoes or homemade mac and cheese. He wanted homemade mac and cheese, so we had ham, mac and cheese. I made candied sweet potatoes for myself. We had rolls. He had corn, because you know that's a vegetable. And then I had made mandarin orange salad, and Adam called and he was very disappointed I hadn't made strawberry pretzel salad, so I quickly made a strawberry pretzel salad. I sent most of that with him, along with the 2 pies I ordered. So we had this huge meal for the 2 of us. It was wonderful. We ate too much, and then we sat in our chairs and watched Hallmark movies. Well, I sat in my chair. He went downstairs and watched football for most of the evening, but we had a good day, and I hope you had a good day also. Let's see, what else can I tell you? We made the decision to put up a small portion of our Christmas village, which is very hard for us because we're very fond of our village, and picking and choosing which buildings we wanted to use has been a struggle. Probably more for me than him, but we're still working on it, and by we I mean Dan. I kind of just give suggestions and he does the work, so he's still working on it, and I'll try and take a quick video of it when it's done, but it's not like our village that we used to have, which took up most of our basement. It was pretty awesome, if I do say so myself, and I miss it, and I wish I had the room for it. But while I thought about putting it back up in the basement, I keep thinking that possibly Amy and Emily might be moving back here next year, and they might need to live down there in the interim before they get a house of their own. So probably not a good idea to do that now, but maybe after they go. So we'll see. Anyway, oh, I just jiggled you. I'm sorry. Anyway, chart of the day. Question from the last time was pumpkin pie, no pumpkin pie. And I don't know. I think it was almost about half and half. So, and some of you are like me, don't like the pie crust. And I'm not real yippy skippy on the texture of the actual pumpkin pie. So we had, what do we have? French silk and a caramel pecan, which was not as good as it sounded. It would have been better off with just a pecan, I think. So thank you for answering the question. I appreciate it. We're going to move on to today's chart of the day. This is one that Lori stitched as a model for the shop. It's absolutely adorable. I'm going to show you the finished piece, and then I'll show you how we're displaying it here in the shop. But it is from Shannon Christine, and it is called Looks Like Christmas. Her charts always have a digital picture on them, and it does not do them justice. Her shading is beautiful. She does an excellent job with shading. So anyway, I think I'm on a Shannon Christine kick because the last one was Shannon Christine too. But I've been wanting to show this one to you, and I just hadn't gotten around to it. So today's the day. The chart sells for $14. It is 80 by 117 for the stitch count, and she has charted it for 14 count. I think we did 32 count. Uses all DMC, and this is what the DMC looks like. Lots of pretty colors there. This is what the finished piece looks like. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Love, love, love it. I love these checkered packages. I love the old wagon. Shading on the words. I just love everything about that. Everything about that. So next I'm going to show you, I think I'll hold off the finish, and I'll show you some fabric choices. We stitched, and by we I mean Lori, stitched that on 32 count chocolate milk from Hand Dyed by Stephanie. Whatever fabric you choose, you're going to want to make sure that your white shows up, because you want your snowflakes to show. So pretty much any beige is going to work for you. This is 32 count Country French Cafe Mocha, and that'll work fine. I really like it on the beige fabric. I did choose a couple other out-of-the-box options, but I really like it on the beige. This is Winter Brew, 32 count. No, 36 count Winter Brew. And then for some other options, I pulled, this is 32 count Valor, which is green. It's kind of showing blue on my screen, but it's actually a green. And I think it would be okay on there. It might be kind of fun on the petty point. So this is the natural with white. The only thing is your snowflakes may not look the best. They may look a little odd because you end up with some of these dots in weird places. So you could always leave the snowflakes out if you wanted, because this looks like snow. So I think that could be cute. And then for those of you who like, it's being winter time and snow and all and cold and icy, this is, my go-to blue is Feldspar from Picture This Plus. And I think it could work okay on there too. So that gives you some good options for fabric. And now for the finished, I had to rope Dan into doing something for me because, and it's technically his own fault because it was his idea to finish it this way. But he said, well, why don't you finish it in a wagon? I said, oh, what a wonderful idea. But you can't find a little wooden wagon anywhere. We looked all over online, could not find one. So I made him build one. And this is what it looks like. So I've got a little checked package wrapped in there. It does hide some of the finish. Usually this is pushed up a little bit. But you can see it better when you're in person. But I thought I'd just show it to you. It looks really cute. He did a good job copying the look of the one in the picture. And like I said, you can see it better when you're standing here because you can kind of look down into it. I just don't think I can you can kind of look down into it when you're standing there. But I thought it turned out really cute, so I wanted to share that finish with you. I've got a couple other charts ready to go for doing a video. I don't know when I'll get to them. I was hoping to get to this earlier today, and it didn't happen. So, well, question of the day today is, and this, I always hesitate to ask questions that might exclude people. And I hope this doesn't exclude too many people, but I'm not quite sure. If you don't celebrate Christmas, do you still watch Christmas movies? So there's a question that I have in my head, because I know there are people out there who do not celebrate Christmas. And I've always wondered, do you still watch Christmas movies? So that's part A. If you don't celebrate Christmas, do you watch Christmas movies? Part B is, what is your favorite Christmas movie? There's a lot of them, but I would have to say the one I have to watch every year, it doesn't feel like Christmas, is It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart. I also really love the original Santa Claus, with Tim Allen. And 2 years ago, I think it was, Netflix had a movie, and now the name escapes me, but it had Kurt Russell as Santa, and at the very end of the movie, a Goldie Hawn shows up, and they now have a sequel to it that just released on Netflix, and it's not nearly as good as the first one, but I really enjoy the first one. So those would be like top 3-ish. There's a lot that I like to watch, and there's a lot of the Hallmark ones that I like to watch over and over again. I just thought I'd ask you which ones you like to watch. My older sister, Robin, always liked a movie called, and I'm not 100% sure that this is the actual name of it, but I think so. And it's an old one called, I think, Kathy O. And it was about a little girl. I think her parents were gone. I'm not sure of the premise, but it was always her favorite Christmas movie. Unfortunately, they never show it on TV, and you can't find it anywhere. But does anyone recognize that one? She always liked that one. I'm not sure what Melanie's favorite Christmas movie is. She'll probably pipe up in the comments and let me know, though. And Ben and Kate, what is your favorite movie for Christmas? Aside from that, I don't know a whole lot. I ordered some tile samples for the bathroom that were supposed to be here yesterday, and they didn't come. But I think I got notification that they're there today, so I'm looking forward to going home and seeing that. The basement bathroom, like I said, is completely done, and I'll try and do a video on that, just so you can kind of see it. It's nothing exciting, but you had to live through the drama of finishing it, so I'll show you that. And what else do I know? Not a whole lot. We didn't do anything really exciting over the weekend. So I don't know that I started a new project. It's a design that I designed. It's a band sampler. So I decided I was going to have Donna stitch it, but I decided to stitch it myself. And so I'm working kind of concentrating on that one as much as I can. I would say I'm a quarter of the way through the first band. The stitch count is like 200 and something by 400. So it's not a little tiny piece. So I don't know how long that will take me, but I'm going to try. I would like to try and get it done within 6 months. Like that will happen. Shh. Let me live in my dream world for just a minute. Otherwise, no, I don't know anything else. I've done a little Christmas shopping online, and that's about it. So I'm going to let you go. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend, and I hope you were smart and stayed socially distanced and wore your mask. And we will hopefully see you soon. Like, it would be nice if I could do another one tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how busy it gets. We were doing framing today, which is why I didn't get to it. I had a couple of extra large, like 42-inch long pictures that it took two of us to do, so I was helping Kim with that. Otherwise, that's all I have. I hope you have a good evening. I will post this in the morning, and we'll hopefully post this in the morning. And we'll see you next time, so take care. Get lots of stitching done. Bye.